My body is empty. The ocean that was deep in my stomach, twisting and turning and curling with crashing waves, has run dry. I have knots of yarn strung from my intestines to my fingertips, and I feel trapped. I cry because I feel like and should, but in actual practice, I have to force tears. I am not alone on paper, but my bed is chilled by his lost shadow. My hands are turning to stone because they have not been held. My lungs are collapsing because I cannot call out his name, and any sign of affection I send his way is like whistling into the wind and expecting the sound to echo. Feeling insignificant to your significant other is not very fun. It began as small as a pin, something very trivial that can still draw blood. Originally, I viewed his lack of affection as some sort of a mistake or a trick of the eye. I just thought I was reading too far into his absence. But then it became days and days of radio silence except for small conversations that I would begin and he would always end. I didn't think of it much until I stacked days upon days, and now I see a pattern of me giving and him receiving. The difference between then and now is I used to give and he would take from me. But now my kind thoughts rest on his front porch like an unwelcome visitor, and it hurts like a paper cut. Not enough to damage me, but only because I can't really feel a lot right now. I'm just so empty and so lonely. Is there an instruction manual for what you to do when you want to give the world to someone who won't appreciate it or can't appreciate it or doesn't want it because you're the one giving it? Or an instruction manual for breaking up with someone you fantasize falling in love with when your only motive is to break it off before they do? Is there a book on how to feel less like an object? Because I'd buy that. Because in the past 6 months, I've had 2 people that I wanted to love tell me I was just a body to them, tell me I was just a face to them, tell me I was not what they actually wanted, just a girl with 2 legs that had never seen love before, and that is no fun. No fun to hear the phrase, I am only attracted to you physically. It keeps me up at night because I heard that from my first almost girlfriend. You know, the girl who got me to come out to my parents so we could be together, the girl I fell for hard, the girl I had to forgive faster than she rejected me because she is my best friend after all of that girl. And now I hear that phrase sputtering on my boyfriend's lips and in his eyes and where he places his hands. If it has been spoken, then it's been shoved into body language or metaphor because I can't actually get a sentence out of him. I can't even get him to break up with me. That's how little I've been given the privilege of his presence. It's easy to tell I'm just a body to him. He disappeared the moment I told him to stop bringing up wanting to fuck me. I was so sick of the words on his lips, I made them forbidden. And now he is gone. I'd say I'm surprised. When I first met him, he told me he was a selfish man. I just didn't want to believe him.